Welcome to Science Fiction Journey. Today, we're diving into the 1927 sci-fi classic, Metropolis, the dawn of a masterpiece. Metropolis, a name that resonates through the halls of cinematic history. Released in 1927 and masterfully directed by Fritz Lang, this German silent film is not just a story. It's an odyssey into the future of human civilization. As the first full-length science fiction feature, Metropolis stands as a monumental achievement, laying the groundwork for the countless films that followed. At its core, the narrative tackles the stark divide between the upper and working classes, brought to life through visually striking contrasts. The film opens with a breathtaking look at the city itself, a sprawling, almost utopian world above, powered by the sweat and labor of workers deep beneath the surface. But Metropolis is more than just its plot. Its groundbreaking visual effects and architectural innovations left an indelible mark on both cinema and the imaginations of urban planners and futurists for generations. Today, we'll peel back the layers of this timeless masterpiece, exploring its narrative, its themes, and its lasting legacy. Get ready for a journey to the heart of Metropolis, a vision born of turmoil. Before we dive into the story itself, let's take a moment to understand the world that gave birth to Metropolis. This iconic film emerged during the Weimar Republic, a time of stark contrasts in Germany, where cultural creativity thrived alongside deep economic instability. Fritz Lang, drawing inspiration from the towering skyscrapers of New York City, envisioned a city divided between wealth and oppression. In his futuristic world, technology and class disparity were inextricably linked. Alongside his wife and co-writer, Thea von Harba, Lang crafted a narrative that mirrored the societal tensions of their era. Metropolis was an incredibly ambitious project. It took 17 months to complete, with a budget that stretched the limits of German cinema. Lang's painstaking attention to detail is evident in every frame, from the intricate set designs to the groundbreaking use of miniatures and visual effects. While the film initially faced mixed reviews, it has since come to be regarded as one of the greatest achievements in the history of cinema. A divided world. The film's opening sequences immediately plunge us into the fractured world of Metropolis. Above ground, the elite live in a utopia, lush gardens, opulent mansions, and technological marvels that seem to defy imagination. This is the domain of Joe Fredersen, the cold and calculating mastermind who controls the city's fate. But beneath this shimmering paradise lies a dystopian underworld, a sprawling labyrinth where workers labor endlessly, powering the machines that keep the upper-class utopia running. The workers, all dressed in identical uniforms, move like automatons, their actions synchronized in a dehumanized, robotic rhythm. It's a striking visual metaphor for the loss of individuality, and through these sweeping images with minimal dialogue, the film underscores this stark contrast. What we witness is not just a division of space, it's a division of humanity, a haunting portrayal of inequality that resonates just as deeply today. This world, torn by its contrasts, is a powder keg of tension, and it's only a matter of time before rebellion begins to stir. Frieder's awakening. Frieder, the privileged son of Joe Fredersen, whose life is one of unimaginable luxury. Frieder spends his days in the serene gardens of the upper city, completely unaware of the suffering that fuels his opulent existence. But one day, as he basks in the tranquility of this paradise, his world is disrupted by the presence of a woman, a figure who seems out of place in this idyllic setting. Her name is Maria, a compassionate leader from the underground, and she has brought a group of workers' children to witness the world of their oppressors. In that brief moment, her presence stirs something deep within Frieder, a profound curiosity and an unsettling sense of unease. Compelled to follow her, Frieder descends into the workers' city, where he witnesses a catastrophic accident. A machine malfunctions, and the ensuing chaos exposes the devastating human cost of his father's empire. Workers are injured, some killed, as they are swallowed by the merciless machinery. In this heart-wrenching moment, Frieder realizes the horrific reality upon which his comfortable life is built. This awakening marks the beginning of Frieder's transformation. It compels him to step out of his sheltered existence and pursue justice. His encounter with Maria not only sparks his personal growth, but it also becomes the catalyst that sets the entire narrative into motion. Rotwang's dark genius. As the story unfolds, we encounter Rotwang, the mad genius whose brilliance is rivaled only by his dangerous obsession with technology. He is a deeply enigmatic figure, driven by a mix of personal grudges and unrelenting scientific ambition. Rotwang harbors a deep resentment toward Joe Fredersen, blaming him for the death of Hel, the woman they both loved. In his eerie, shadowy laboratory, Rotwang has crafted the Machine Man, a humanoid robot with the uncanny ability to impersonate anyone. For Rotwang, this invention is his crowning achievement, his vision of technological mastery. When Fredersen approaches him with a request, Rotwang's invention takes on a darker purpose. Fredersen wants to use the Machine Man to manipulate the workers and crush their growing unrest. But Rotwang has his own agenda. In a chilling and unforgettable sequence, the Machine Man is transformed to take on Maria's likeness. The robot becomes a tool of deception, sowing discord among the workers and undermining Maria's message of peace. This act of subterfuge exposes the full extent of Rotwang's genius and his madness. Flames of rebellion. Under the influence of the false Maria, the workers' simmering discontent finally erupts into full-scale rebellion. The robot's fiery speeches fan the flames of their anger, urging them to rise up and destroy the very machines that sustain the city above. Whipped into a frenzy, the workers heed her call, tearing apart the machinery in an act of defiance. But in their rage, they fail to see the devastating consequences of their actions. The destruction triggers catastrophic flooding in the workers' city, endangering the lives of their families and children. Amid the chaos, the real Maria and Frieder emerge as unlikely heroes, risking everything to save those trapped underground. The film's visuals here are both harrowing and breathtaking, children crying, water surging through the tunnels in a relentless tide. This powerful segment of the film serves as a sobering reminder of how manipulation and blind rage can lead to disaster. A battle for redemption. The climax of Metropolis is a whirlwind of action and emotion. The workers, realizing they've been deceived, turn against the false Maria. She is pursued and ultimately destroyed, her metallic frame exposed as she is consumed by flames. Meanwhile, Rotwang, now entirely consumed by madness, chases the real Maria through the city. Their chase leads them to the cathedral, where a final confrontation takes place. Frieder battles Rotwang on the cathedral's rooftop in a sequence as visually striking as it is emotionally charged. The struggle between Frieder and Rotwang symbolizes the larger battle between compassion and cruelty, humanity and machine. Ultimately, Frieder triumphs, and Rotwang meets his end, plummeting to his death. This final confrontation serves as a catharsis for the film's tensions, paving the way for resolution. The heart of Metropolis. In the aftermath of the chaos, Metropolis finds a glimmer of hope. Frieder emerges as the mediator, the symbolic heart that unites the head and the hands, his father, Joe Fredersen, and the workers. In a moment of profound reconciliation, Frieder joins hands with both his father and a worker, bridging the gap between their worlds. This final act of unity underscores the film's central message, that true progress demands empathy, understanding, and collaboration. The closing scenes, with their hopeful message and stunning visuals, leave a lasting impression. Metropolis reminds us that even in the most divided societies, there is always a path to harmony. That's the video, guys. Be sure to check out Metropolis. It's available in the public domain. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Science Fiction Journey, as we continue reviewing every sci-fi movie ever made. Thanks for watching and have a great day.